All right, see if it's live. Waiting for people to get in here. You come in, if you can hear me, make sure you put your thumbs up in the air for me, okay? Trying some new stuff out here. Try to get everything working right. I was going a few minutes ago with some music. Did you guys hear that music a few minutes ago? If you heard any of the music, let me know that too, please. It says I am running. Hey, Uncle, were you here? Did you get to see the timer running with the music and stuff? Did you get to see that? Because I couldn't get it to show up on my side. Still getting it to look up. I can't get the chat window to show up on my side as well. Can you hear me? I mean it, you guys. You're driving, Uncle, but you can't hear me, right? Good. I'll still play around with it some more here. I had to shut it down and start over again. Dragon Hills, hey, how are you doing? Loud and clear, thank you. Appreciate that. This is my second time to start. I had some music playing at the beginning, but I could not tell if it was running. I had to put a new chat window up so I could see you guys and talk. Looks like I still have to do some more fine tuning on the OBS stuff, but that's good. I mean, that's how you learn. I still can't find it on my sheet on my phone thing here. Here it is. Yeah, maybe I'll be able to see a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. A little bit better. The sound is okay for you guys. I'm using one of these big microphones, so I tried to do some fine tuning on it as well. Let's see. Looks a little bit better now. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you guys. I'm going to try to play that music again, you guys. So if you see a countdown in there, just talk to each other. I'm trying to do some fine tuning here. I don't have any speakers, so I'll be turning up my... Okay, I'm gonna try something here.
You keep talking while I'm thinking. I'll just nod my head. I keep walking while still thinking about the words you said. What do I want? How do I feel? Who's the asshole now? Don't like people for the most part. That ain't changing now. someday I'll get away, make it to the place I'm from. Till then, spend the day. Remember, reminiscing is fun. If I treat you like you treat me, without a word being said, would it and should it surprise you?
Back to the studio. That did come through pretty good. Come through pretty good. Oh, that microphone sounds better than it did. There is quite a bit of lag there, looked like about 8 seconds. So, how's everybody doing this evening? I haven't been on this time of day for a while. I was wondering, I want to talk about how we can protect ourselves as we get older in SHTF. I had some guy approach me and tell me that all the older people, say people in their 50s and 60s, they would just be like run over by the young people when it got time to be SHTF. So it kind of got me to thinking, no, that's not right. Because us old folks pick up a lot of knowledge along the way as we get older, you know. Yeah, I got it turned down. Let me turn it down just a little bit more there for you guys. There, that should be a lot better. Try that. There. How's that for you guys? I turned it way down. Like I said, this is the first time going live, so trying to make it so that everything is being worked on while we're talking. You're almost 60. The same with me. I'm just over 60, you know, and I don't feel like I'd be run over. I mean, I wouldn't be able to like go out there and go head on with some gun against gun or anything, but I would be able to make my home so it was protected against people wanting to do that, you know. If you could fortify your surroundings. That's what I think about as you get older, you know, and not wanting to go out and fight people or anything, but just going out and fortifying the area around where you live at. That would be my idea of taking care of your space when you're older. Hi, Rachel. How you doing? Good to see you. I had to restart a bunch of my stuff wasn't working, so I had to go out and come back in. I hope everybody stayed around so they can come in. But yeah, that's my idea is, you know, as you get older, or that's how I feel about it anyway, as you get older, you're really not going to be able to want to go out and gung-ho it against the other folks wanting to take over your spot. I think that if you can fortify your surroundings, that is the best way, you know, and then, you know, you could always think about going underground, you know. I've been researching a lot of stuff on bunkers or safe rooms and stuff like that, and those things are actually good to be thinking about, you know. Some of these guys are trying to bury those containers, and those won't work, you know, unless you reinforce them, you know. I watched this one guy try to do his, and right in the middle, on the inside, the whole ceiling was like this, you know. Because you put that dirt on there, it has nowhere to go, and then as as it settles, it just starts caving in everywhere. But there are ways of making those stand up to all that. Oh, Miss Kaylin came in. How you doing? Let me see. You could also use traps. I think I have a house here. Yeah, right here. I have a house. That'll be up there in a second. This is my idea of reinforcing your house, is you can see where the arrows are there in that picture. And the arrows are along the outside of your house. Well, you can reinforce that part of your house. You can put, I don't know, bricks, or they even have concrete board and stuff. They have different materials, and you can reinforce the front of your house. That's just the front, because when they come barreling at you or whatever, they'll try to shoot through the walls and stuff. So my idea would be to reinforce the walls, and then the X's on there would be where you would want to put some sort of booby trap, and that's just to kind of deter them from getting in too close to get through that wall. Those are things I kind of think about when I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I'm going to protect my family and stuff, or my homestead. These are things you got to think about. I don't know, what kind of booby traps do you think would be sufficient? That was one thing I wanted to see if you guys could think of any booby traps. They have all kinds of them out there. I mean, you could come up with some good ones. Let's see, I have some. Let me see if that is. There we go. I don't know if you guys have ever thought of something like that cartridge trap before. That kind of looks interesting to me, because you could just put it somewhere underneath the ground, and then as they were snooping around your house, they could step on one and then blow themselves up. And then there's always that regular old game trap off to the right there. Those things would come in handy for any kind of varmints, people or game. Bear trap, yeah. There's all kinds of them out there. You can buy. They was have some that you can put right underneath. Let's see. Uh, this one here. That one right there onto the. You're gonna see one here in a minute. That one off to the right there, where you can just walk across the ground and fall through, and then that would just do you in and impale you. And then I find those mouse traps kind of interesting too. I made a couple of those. I got some videos. Should be some videos somewhere in my library. Oh, I'm talking way too loud. Hold on. Here we go. Try to get you guys where you're not getting yelled at. I've been working on my microphone, so it's probably blaring at you guys. But anyway, I did some videos on those mouse traps, and I'll tell you what, they don't do anything to physically hurt you, but they make enough noise to really make you jump around a lot. Mr. Potato Head pieces, yeah, yeah, that one with the spikes in it, that would be, you would be definitely hurt if you stepped into one of those. I'm talking about, you put these around your house as you're getting older, not when you're in your middle age or younger than that, because you're going to have kids running around and stuff. But, and, I'm talking about as you get older, and you don't have uh, any of the traffic and stuff going around anymore. But you could put things out there where you would know where they're at, but nobody else. Or some of them don't have to be that hostile either, you know. This one, I kind of like this one too. You can put that one up in the tree and tie it off and just have a tripwire on it. Yeah, electric doorbell, yeah. You could hook that right into that mousetrap, actually, I was thinking. And then when the doorbell or when the trap sprung, it would hit like a positive connection for the doorbell and just make it ring over and over again. All right, Uncle, thanks for coming by, my buddy. Yeah, that's a good one too, Howie. You could just kind of stretch them through the brush and stuff. And as they snuck up on you, when they rattle the cans, you know somebody's out there. You know, also a lot of people nowadays are going to safe rooms. They have some sort of safe room in their house, and that's protects them as well as their kids. You know. Let me see if I got one of those. They build them. They build them right into the house themselves. See, like this one that's going to be coming up. It's got a timer door on it. So the timer door, you close it, and the timer door won't open until a certain time of day or night. You know, that way nobody can get into it while you're in there. And they use some of these also, you know, to access their tunnels that go down into their bunker. If the thing goes down into a bunker, you shut that door and nobody's going to get in there to have access to your bunker. Yeah, trap door, any kind of trap doors, you know. Like if you look in this photo, back at the back corner, it has a camera. And that's so anybody that might come through after the door opens up, you can see how many there are there, what kind of weapons they might have. Your pitchfork. I like pitchforks for sure. You know, you can make all kinds of booby traps just with the stuff that you have around, like Howie is saying, you know, you can have cans and you can have fishing line and everything, you know. You can have all these little trinkets laying around, you know. They don't have to be drastic things or anything like that, you know. You see, they have to crawl on their bellies to get to Howie's bunker. And my pitchfork is an old-fashioned English one. Oh, you got one of those old ones. Oh yeah. Better tell me where everything is when I have to crawl there, Howie. Oh, look there. There is the queen of the north, you guys. Everybody say hi to Lori, Prairie Rider. Yeah, cans would be good, you know. Yeah, if you got small children or you got grandkids or whatever, it's always nice to have smaller booby traps like the cans or the rocks in cans or whatever. The smaller kids, they kind of enjoy that stuff anyway. You know, you could have them down in the dirt putting rocks in cans for you or whatever. You could even have them stringing out the string around the backyard and stuff, making a game for them, you know. Sheets of human-sized fly paper. Now that's a good idea. I never even thought about that. That is a darn good idea. I think I did that one. Let's see, try that one. There's a gun room right there. That is a camouflaged gun room or a gun safe. And I'm sure it looks to me like it's big enough to let full-grown people spend some time in there as well, you know, or even the kids. But look at that, you can't even see it in there, you know, it's built right in. It's probably just got a safety catch. Dry beans, there you go, Lori. I'm telling you, we do live in some hostile times. That's why, as you know, as we get older, we have to think about how we're going to be taking care of ourselves, you know. I really never thought too much about it, you know. But when that guy approached me and started giving me a hard time about saying, hey, old man, and when you get to be old, people are just going to come up to you and push you over, and you're not going to be able to take care of yourself or anything, you know. And that's just not true, you know. I look at it like we as older people have been around quite a while, actually. And we can actually reinforce, or enforce our surroundings a whole lot better than the younger folks. And I don't really think that they understand that, you know. I mean, we learn a lot of stuff going through our lives, and we don't always show it, you know, because or I don't think that it's something that you have to show off or brag about, because heck, these other guys are going to be in the same shoes we are, you know. Knowledge about life, for sure. No pool table, yeah. Well, it could be behind the camera, I suppose. Maybe you had to sell the pool table. I never thought about that. Like I said, we do have to think about what we're going to do when we get older, you know. I mean, you're going to have to worry about what you're doing, you know. It's like you're going to have tunnels, possibly leaving your house and going underground to a safe area, you know. That's not just because people coming to take your stuff away from you, but it could be for other things too, you like EMPs or anything of that nature, you know. You could actually need to go underground for different things. I always wish that I had done different things as I was younger. Now I have to think of it as I'm older, but I look at it like this. I have one son out of all the hubbub that I did when I was a younger guy, and If I really need something bad enough, he is more than welcome to, always more than welcome to help me out. I taught him a lot. Him and I went through the Boy Scouts together. I grew up in the woods, but when he got old enough, I put him in the Boy Scouts, and then I was one of the leaders in the Boy Scouts. So we just kind of got him all hooked up too. So when the zombies are chewing on you, yeah, you better hope you got a bunker for sure if you're waiting on them zombies. For sure. So do you, Howie. That's another thing people don't understand. With us older folks, we have a a huge mound of information. Or they call us wise, old and wise. I was gonna have a, I was gonna have uh, somewhat of a video here showing how these guys were making themselves a bunker, but I was afraid I'd get too many strikes on it. So, but it was pretty good. The guy had actually thought it all through. He dug a big hole and then poured it full of cement so that it would hold up when it got buried and everything. The guy was actually thinking about it. And he did some other videos showing what would happen if you tried burying a shipping container. A shipping container, they are a good idea, but you have to make sure that you reinforce them very good before you go burying them. How about you guys? Are you guys got any good ideas for reinforcing your homestead? Let me see what else I dug up for you guys. What's that there? Oh, we did that one. We did that one. That one. I think we've just about done them all. There's one we haven't done. There's another bunker right there. I kind of like that bunker there, although you have to take all those stairs to get down into it. Hey, Kyle, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. You working too hard? I don't know, Kaylin. I think that you should be able to put some booby traps at least around your, like your sliding doors and maybe your door going in and out. There should be ways that you can protect yourself from the invaders. That one there, that's good. What do you guys think? That's probably in the ground about 20 feet. Let's see, I might be able to come up with, let's see if I can do this. Oops. This one here. Go ahead and visit. I'm gonna bring up something here. Uh, there you go. There we go. There's a nice little bunker there. I guess this would be more like a safe room. There, you should be able to hear me now. Sorry about that. I forgot to add my microphone to that last picture. How's work going, Kyle? Yeah, now you can hear me. I forgot to add the microphone. You see if I can do this without. There. Now you guys can see me. Hear me, I'm sorry. So as I was saying, you could take the trail cam, put it on trees, and then it has an app where you can look at it right on your phone. They have all kinds of things. I think the booby traps, in my opinion, the booby traps would be better to place them around your house and stuff than it would be for anything else because most of them are so tiny, you know, and they would be so you just wouldn't be able to see them. You know, the more you can put them in so inconspicuous places. But I really think the idea of the trail cameras is truly a good idea because of the way they make them now. They're all pretty much solar. You don't have to worry about going out and checking the batteries in them anymore. And you can just pull out your phone and look at it and say, oh, yeah, there's Joe Blow. He's out there in the North Pasture. I had a really good booby trap in the list, and by God, you know what happened? I took it down because I was afraid I'd get in trouble for it. Let me see if I can pull it back up. I pull it up here where I got it. Not that one, not that one. Here we go. Oops. Sorry about that, you guys. I have to get rid of that one. Oops. Have it in the wrong frame. You got any safe rooms in your house, Howie?
So they have a long range but I can't like
Supernatural. They call that UFOs.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to still shoot them doing something. I guess with the ass. So I could quite ask it yes. I mean, as a gift, they still do.
Okay, let's see.
serial and they have a 6 but I don't really know.
I'm looking at my stuff to make sure it's all running okay. I can't believe it. I have a bigger CPU now, so I can't believe how much better this one runs. I had a bad CPU in my other computer, and that's why I quit using the OBS. But with this bigger CPU, man, this thing is doing a fantastic job.
Kind of what you're seeing with him.
You're hearing another voice. You might be hearing one from my house.
Well, then here,
Thief, you got a thief at your place, Howie? See what we got. All right. Well, I thank everybody for giving me all those thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It really does the algorithm of justice. They can't mess with me too much. I'm gonna start doing Saturdays this time every Saturday around 7 o'clock. Nice easy night. I'll be doing it on Saturday. If you guys want to have anything special discussed, just send me a email at my JIT prepping one. Send it to my j.i.t prepping at Gmail. Just slip me a note telling me, hey, why don't we talk about this? Or, hey, I'm having a good time in your chat. Can we talk about this? Or, hey, what the heck? Just give me a little holler so we know what we can discuss. We're gonna try to keep everything, if I can, into like a mode for older people, you know. I haven't been hearing anybody talking about what's gonna happen to us older people. So if we stick it to the older people, what do you hear? Oh, that was a pun, wasn't it? Stick it to the older people. There we go.
now if they were working,
You're always fighting with voices? Man, I can't hear very good, so thank God I don't have any voices.
You don't have to. You don't really do that. Say, if you're gonna go,
That's all right, Kaylin. Whenever you come to a lot of my streams, whatever one you want to come to, I really appreciate all your support that you give me, Kaylin. I try to make it to yours as much as I can. That's what it's all about. If I can get this one here off the ground for Saturday, I'll probably drop off on my other ones. I don't want to have a whole lot of my time going into the live streams. I just wanted to get back into a later in the day type of thing. Give people that do things later in the day more time. You got voices in your head? Woohoo! I'll make sure that I get in there too then. The cats are talking to you too?
He's starting to grow now, so, yeah, now that she's something.
Yeah, okay, let's try this. I'm gonna try this one more time. You guys tell me if you can hear the music. Let's see.
You keep talking while I'm thinking. I'll just nod my head. I keep walking while still thinking about the words you said. What do I want? How do I feel? Who's the asshole now?
Cool. Because I had it running before, and I had to turn it off and start all over again. And I don't want to do that. That's not the intent. I'm going to start doing on the Saturday ones. Once a month, we're going to do a drawing, and that's only on the Saturday night live stream. We're going to do it once a month, and then I think it'll be okay. I like doing that wheel, and I can do that wheel pretty good here on OBS. If you guys remember, I used to do the wheel every day. One way or the other, we use that wheel, so. Oh, thanks, Lori. I have different colored ones. Next week it'll probably be yellow. See, I think I have a yellow one, a blue one, and a purple one. Oh yeah, you've got one of the bugs, huh? Oh, shoot. Hold on a second.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, that's one. It's green, that's why it's not coming through too good. That one's green, though. All right, Allie. Thanks for coming by, bud. I'm gonna be shutting her down here too at 8 o'clock. Thanks for coming in, Allie. You know, I want to thank all you guys for coming in and babysitting me tonight. Also, it's time for me to get on down the road as well. But I'll be back here next week at 7 o'clock. I appreciate you guys coming by. Good night.